My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of No Escape. And I remember seeing this movie in August 2015, I believe. Yes, and this movie got bad reviews. It has a 46% on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics, and if I remember correctly, I believe lots of people were calling this movie racist, and anyways, so I went in with low expectations, but I was surprised by how much I liked this movie. And I just rewatched it for the first time, and I still like it. Definitely flawed, not great, but still pretty underappreciated. So let's begin by talking about the cast, and Owen Wilson does do a great job here. I I think he works so perfectly because he's not the action guy. He feels like a normal dad who is just put in this terrible situation where he has to adapt. That scene where he tosses his kids across the roof, and I'll talk more about that scene soon enough, it's made even more tense because you don't know if he's strong enough to do that. So, because he feels so normal, he's able to elevate this movie and make it feel more distinct. Lake Bell also does a really good job. She brings some emotional weight here. Sterling Joing and Claire Geary do a pretty good job. Like, sometimes the kids can be frustrating, but it's realistic. And Pierce Brosnan does a pretty good job as well. So, it is well acted, and it's really well directed by John Eric Dowdle. I believe that's his name. Hold on, I gotta check again. Yes. This movie is intense. The first half of this movie is wow. Like, this family moves to this foreign city, things escalate, and they get stuck in a situation where they're fighting for their lives. And what's so effective about this movie is it feels like something that could happen to anyone. You could travel to a different country and just get stuck in a life or death situation, and you really feel the weight of that throughout this movie. And there's some really well done moments. The entire initial escalation, Owen Wilson having to get his daughter from the pool, them trying to get to the rooftop, the helicopter attacking them on the rooftop, Owen Wilson having to throw his kids across the other building, them having to get through the window of the other building. It's just relentless, and it's just so damn intense and thrilling, and I was loving this movie. Despite some choppy editing, sometimes I felt like there were too many cuts, but still, really great stuff. But after that, the movie just kind of lost me. Like, it's still fine, I guess. It's still entertaining. It's still mildly effective, but just not on the same level. The first half felt like a masterclass in tension, while the second half feels a bit more generic. And I felt like the characters had a bit more plot armor. Well, like, the movie would put them in these terrible situations, and then someone comes out of the blue to rescue them. It becomes a little overdone, a little predictable, and it kind of takes away from the urgency of the situation. So yeah, I still like this movie. It's just kind of frustrating because I want to give this movie a 7, and I just don't think I can. The first half is so well done and so tense, and I love Owen Wilson in this movie. But the second half does drop the ball, and it's just not as good, not as intense, but I'd still give No Escape a 6.5 out of 10. Okay, have you seen No Escape? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.